What's up, guys? This is Useless, and I'm gonna just level with you. It's like the fifth time I've ever tried recording this damn thing, so we're just gonna roll with it. And this is my vlog about step parenting. Now, Ryder and camera wife mom are off getting Ryder a stuffed penguin. She loves those little things. And so I thought I'd take my chance at a vlog, and I've been in an interesting headspace lately, so especially today. So I figured, what, I'm going to talk about something that matters a lot to me, and that's being a step parent. I mean, a little insight: I'm 32 years old, so not necessarily young to be a parent, but 4.5 years ago, I met my now wife, and camera wife mom, and we talked about this little girl who sounded amazing from from the mom's perspective, of course. And I said, hey, let's make sure that don't get too heavy and deep. I don't want to disappoint her if we don't work. And yet, I think maybe third, fourth time in, I met her. She came out, said hi, carrying her little pink and green blankets that she had then, and I said hi back, and that was about it. And, I did a few things with her here and there. I took her out to ice cream. We went to bingo one time because now camera wife and mom and I both volunteer at a bingo hall where we live. We played bingo because yes, you are allowed to let your kids play bingo. And from there it became a learning process. I mean, 4.5 years of figuring out the best way to bond with a little girl you've not known your whole life. I mean, I wasn't there from parenting day one. I mean, I didn't get the diapers, and I didn't get the little toddlers. I got 8.5. That's where it started. But I wouldn't trade it for anything really. It's an interesting road. I mean, learning how to bond, learning parenting. I mean, yeah, there's books on it. I probably could have picked up a dozen books about being a step parent and learning how to adapt and learning how to do X, Y, and Z. But it just that's what you do. You figure it out. I mean, yeah, there's books on parenting out there, sure, but for my case, I had a wife. I had a girl I was dating. I had a wife that knew the basics, and I figured I could figure it out on my own. And if I do have one regret, it's that I had to be a parent right away. But I mean, maybe that's what you have to be. You have to be a parent right away for kids, especially in a scenario where they haven't had a father figure other than their grandpa in their entire life. Until then, my story is somewhat similar. Raised by my mom for a little while, and a stepfather, and then raised by my grandparents. So my mom's still around, so hi mom. And we see her often. She's getting married soon, yay. But I've it's been crazy. It's been an amazing journey of trying to become a step parent. You don't, and it's weird because at first I don't think the parenting bonds are there, like the foster that I called her my daughter, but really it's only been in the last couple of years, in all honesty, that those words mean so much to me. That my daughter, I don't consider her a stepdaughter at all. She's mine. Ryder is my daughter. She might as well, I might have well been there for the whole thing, and maybe I was just an absentee parent for that long. But it's been a genuinely amazing experience, and I mean, there's going to be bumps in the road. I'm not going to lie, guys. I mean, recently she started hearing more about her real dad, and that makes her wonder, what's her real dad like, and it's led to fights. And my parenting style maybe definitely isn't like some of the parents I've heard about that she's talked about. I mean, definitely we're definitely parents. We're not friends, and it's good to, you still want to get her opinion, you still want to foster them to give ideas, but you also got to be able to just, how we were taught, lay it down, say, okay, well, do you want pizza or chicken? Okay, well, you'd like pizza, but we don't have money for pizza, so we're going to have chicken, and if you don't like it, don't eat it. Or make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I mean, that's just how it goes. But I wouldn't change the experience for the world. I wouldn't change moments that have made a bond. And I mean, at the pool, the first time I picked her up on my shoulder, or the first time we went into the ocean together. These moments define what makes that bond, what fosters what will be a lasting relationship. And I truly hope that one day, you know, I'll be able to walk her down that aisle as the dad figure, you know, as that give her away, if that's what's to come. And it's been amazing watching her grow and watching her change and go through her challenges and her hormones, because oh my god, the hormones. Any parent with a teenager, you know, amen and kudos to you. You're amazing people, human beings. I'm still wrapping around that, the happy sad, happy sad, happy sad. And you know, every child is unique and every child has its own quirks and difficulties, and learning to take those and learning to find good experiences. The DVD channel spawned out of the idea that she wanted a YouTube channel, and I didn't want her to wander the internet alone. So you know what, let's do this together and let's make it a bonding experience. And I'm still learning to make sure that her ideas get heard sometimes, where, you know, instead of wanting my ideas to be present all the time, the weird snack review was my idea, but the challenges were hers, because that's what the channel was meant to be about, was dad versus daughter. And you'll see more of those on both sides from us, and hopefully more vlogs like these too. But you know, seeing this channel, even in its infancy like it is, seeing her come out of her shell, watch her one of our original reviews, and watch, like, on Wednesday, watch the baby food challenge. You'll see that she's grown already exponentially, and I want to see her keep growing, and I'm hoping she keeps doing it, so I'm going to keep working it, making sure her ideas are heard and that we work on ideas together. And that's really what it is to be a step parent, is to figure out how you two work, how you two become the best yous you can be. But really, that's it, guys. That's really the only advice I have to give. Just keep working at it. Expect bumps, expect lumps, expect to be yelled at, expect a "you're not my dad," even if the dad isn't present. You know, and expect to be hated, expect to be loved, expect to be hated, expect to not know where you stand on any given day. And other than that, you know what? Starting tomorrow, we'll be back at it for the fun and the normal stuff. But I just figured I'd give a shot at a vlog. So later, everybody.